100% happen during the show.
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
Stack?
Okay.
3-0.
Yeah, it's okay. There we go. What can I say? So, welcome back to hashtag Just Saying.
Where is it again?
It's over there. It's over there. The same place it was before. So, I can't really hear anything. But that's probably my fault. There we go. So, you may notice that we're kind of in the studio, right?
Kind of.
Well,
We may or may not be.
We are, but I know it looks like we're close on camera, but we're really not.
No.
There's quite a bit of ways, and this was it was raining today, so it's all wet outside. So it would be bad to bring electrical equipment outside in the rain and in the wet.
Oh, Ben Franklin would do it. He's gutsy enough.
Yeah, well, that had shocking results.
Oh, too shocking.
Before I forget.
Oh, what?
I have a habit of doing that. We have a new YouTube channel called hashtag Explore.
Woo!
If you like the exploration videos and stuff like that we do, it will just be that stuff. There will be new edits of... I know, I missed it. It was new! There will be new edits of older videos with different footage. It's gonna be great. And when the world is normal again and we can go out and film again, which I hope is soon...
Me too. I'm just doing it.
We'll have exclusive footage over there, but we're still gonna post videos here. So I guess if you want exclusive stuff, go over there, but stuff will still be here.
Subscribe to both.
Subscribe to both. Why wouldn't you?
Especially the new one now.
Yeah. It's
Even if you subscribe here, subscribe there.
There's 3 videos up so far. There are videos that are on this channel. I'm sorry.
This channel here.
Yeah, this channel here. But there'll be one coming this coming week that is not on this channel and will only be over there. So you're gonna want to go over there and check that out. There we go. I got that plug out of the way. For the audio folks, if you're curious what the hell are they talking about, we have YouTube channels. Channels now.
More than one.
There's hashtag Just Saying and hashtag Explorers. They are 2 channels. We post
Spread the word.
We post the first like 20 to 30 minutes of the show up on YouTube. It's great. For the YouTube folks, you can listen to the entire podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify, and Anchor.
Drop your anchor and watch.
Whew.
You'll spot us somewhere, mother.
I got all the horn out of the way. And I was working on that all week. And it was not easy. because YouTube, if you have a channel and you want a secondary channel, YouTube is like, hold up. Because they suck.
Right, because they just want to make your life a living hell these days.
So I have another...
Wasn't YouTube just described, like, not described, but just made so you can have your own shows and shit?
Yes.
YouTube.
YouTubed.
It's like they're making it into them now.
Yeah. Well, they want to make money.
So do we.
I know. That's the thing.
Like, I get jealous watching these videos from my girlfriend's 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
Of people between the age of like 24 and 35,
Mm-hmm.
sitting there playing with little dolls, making these little skits for kids.
Mm-hmm.
And these like little shows that they do like every day.
Yeah.
And one, they're getting sponsored for it. Two, they get all these toys sent to them by the company to promote them and do the little skits.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure they're
stupid.
getting money on top of that.
It's stupid.
And here we are busting out chops, trying to.
Busted out chops. Precisely. Chops have been busted.
We've been at this for 5 years.
Something like that, yeah.
5.5 years.
I was going through old footage, and it was funny because when we used to do
I'm too full to move.
what?
I'm too full to move.
Yeah, when we used to do the exploration videos, we would do an intro and an outro, and I have so many videos of me fucking up the intro. It's just, I'm glad we don't do it anymore. Because there's a lot of footage of me going, hey, and I got nothing to say.
Take 2.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And there's one where we were in Hammond Castle.
Ham!
And
Ham!
and the camera kept falling. I had set the camera up, and the camera kept falling, and you just hear me go, no! I set the camera back up, and it would just fall again, and be like, no! Ridiculous. So, if you like pants stories, I
misplaced my pants.
I know where they are. I told the pants story last week, and then I told it at Sunday dinner, and my mom goes, what is wrong with you? I said, everything
Get
is
a
wrong
belt.
with me. Everything is wrong with me.
Tighten it up.
I don't like constriction.
I can tell.
That's my problem. I like things baggy and loose. I don't like constriction.
Yeah.
I literally have the belt on.
Yeah.
I'm just not
It's
latched
on,
in.
but it's not fastened.
It's not. It's a shit belt, by the way. So, Thursday rolls around. As per usual, I treat myself. You have to treat yourself. And it's like the
Before
one.
you cheat yourself.
It's the one time I leave my house. So I went to get a pizza. So I order the food.
A limousine and a pizza.
I wish I had a limousine.
I wish I had a pizza. Now I'm hungry.
I know.
I want a pizza.
Yums. So I went to get my pizza, and I got out of the car, and I go in, and I get the food. Now I have the pizza. I have 2 drinks because I get myself an iced tea and the 1 soda I'm allowed to drink during the week. So Thursday's a big day for me.
Woo!
It's big deals.
You should make it Friday.
Well, I used to hang out with my friend on Thursday, and she's a nurse, and we don't hang out anymore. Social distance partying. So,
Not much of a party.
no, not really. At that point, you're just like in the vicinity. Come sit in my vicinity. So I got the food. I was walking out to my car. As I hit the door to walk out into the parking lot, which, by the way, the whole front is glass, right? So I hit the door and I push the door open. My pants are like, whoop. They literally almost fall off. I can't hold them up because, once again, as the predicament last week, my hands are full. You know what you have like a reflex reaction. Do you want to know what my shitty reflex reaction to this happening was? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It was to immediately squeeze my pizza. So now, I just went, and I have squeezed my pizza, because in my mind, I'm thinking, if I squeeze this really hard, my pants won't fall down.
No.
The moral of the story is that if I'm going to keep leaving my house and doing these things, I'm going to have to wear a different pair of pants. It's the same pair of pants.
Or tighten that belt.
I don't want to tighten the
what if you had a snake or something on your waist?
A snake on my waist?
Constricting.
Oh.
As you say.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring this up. But do you literally hear somebody's lawnmower in your ear?
Yes.
Thank you!
Probably him again.
The grass is wet!
Because then we're not outside right now.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
Especially if it's him.
I'd be pissed because they've been quiet all day, and now all of a sudden...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. I gotta do that lawn.
Maybe he was waiting for the grass to dry all damn day. I don't know. I'm liking this view we have of the YouTube. It's like eye in the sky.
Security camera in the corner.
I know. It's like we're being spied on. You know when you walk in like a store or a supermarket and you immediately see like the security cam and you look at yourself? You're like, yeah, that's me. That's me. I do have I have one more. It's not a pants story, I'm sorry. Oh, and by the way, I got home and my pizza had been like crushed a little bit on the crust. It's fine. It was fine. It was fine. So, this is kind of a not a scary story, but I don't know how to prelude it, so I'm just gonna dive right into it. So the other night, I was laying in bed as you do. All this week, I had another depressive day on Monday, and it was bad. Like, I got out of bed just because my dog needed to pee. Other than that, I probably just would have been like, fuck the world. And it's been another rough week, and so I spent a few days like looking at footage and setting up the secondary YouTube, which by the way you should subscribe to. So that was a nice distraction. And so I've been having trouble sleeping too, which happens sometimes. So I was laying in bed. It was I don't know the time. It was after midnight. It had to have been around like 1:30. So I get up. Are you alright? Oh, and there goes Odie. Yeah, I knew he was gonna take a dive. So I get up, and I go to I sit up. Something made me sit up, and I look at my bedroom door. Oh.
Show your loves. Please subscribe.
I'll get closer with that. There you go.
Let's try to see if we still have that.
We do. I don't throw anything away.
Good.
So, I sat up, and I look at my bedroom door, and it's half closed. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is not where it was when Jay came to bed. So I'm like, well, that's weird. So I get up, and I go to the bathroom, and I come back, and I open it all the way. And I get in bed, and I'm laying in bed, and I just keep looking at the door. I'm like, So I kind of nod off for a minute, and something wakes me up. And I look at the door again, and it's half shut again. And I'm like, what's happening? What's this? I don't like these door shenanigans happening in the middle of the night. Because now, although Jay is a much more hardcore skeptic than I am, but he doesn't get the 3 a.m. thing.
Right. But
we're inching closer to 3 a.m. And I'm like, huh. Once it's 3 a.m., I'm not getting out of bed unless it's on fire. So,
I'm coming.
Yeah, no. So, I go to,
Is anyone in there? Just look out.
So I'm sitting there and it's like half closed, right? So I'm like, okay. That's a little peculiar. But I'm like, I'm not going to close it again. I want to see what's going on with it. So I'm just staring. Now I have a flashlight. And I'm staring at my bedroom door, right? And it's not doing anything. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. And I should also say that it gets kind of hot in my house at night. Well, during the day as well. So I do have AC, but it's working its little ass off, and it's just, So I have like 2 fans, and one is on the other side of my house, and one at night we point it toward the bedroom, like into the bedroom. So that strikes me as even more odd, because for the door to now move, it's moving against wind. Yes. See? It's important. So I look and I'm like, okay, but that's weird. So then I doze off again, and something wakes me up, and I look at the bedroom door. It's almost half shut now. There's like this much space now, right? Maybe like, I don't know, what is that, like 5 inches? 10 inches? I don't know. It's almost shut. So I'm like, okay. So I get up and I open it again. And I lay down. And I doze off. And I fell asleep. And I woke up. I woke up at 6 something. Because my bladder is like, you better get up.
I hate when your bladder wakes
You know what I'm saying?
before the alarm.
That
You
sucks.
want to beat the hell out of your bladder just for that. You fucking bastard.
What absolutely sucks, back when I used to have a job, is when I would wake up and have to go to the bathroom like 3 minutes before the alarm was gonna go off. I don't like a half an hour is bad enough, but to have it so close, at that point I'm just like, I'm just gonna lay here.
It's like a cartoon meme that I've seen with Homer Simpson. But
Yeah.
on how you're awake all throughout the night.
Mm-hmm.
Then you finally get to sleep, and it's like 15 minutes before the alarm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks. So now it's like 6 something. So I wake up because I have to go to the bathroom again, and my door is all the way shut. And I'm like, what the is happening?
It's not
Because
Daisy, right?
no, Daisy can't shut a door. And she wouldn't shut that door. She would want access.
She opens this one nicely.
Yeah, because she's pushing against it. This is her. For her to do that, she'd have to be in the bedroom.
That'd be funny if she's screwing with you the whole time. There's Daisy the whole time.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't be happy about it, but at least it would be something. So, I don't know what was going on. I opened up the door all the way, and Jay is on a CPAP machine, and he has a spare CPAP, and it's in a little travel bag. So I put the travel CPAP in front of the door, and then I went to the bathroom, and then I went back to bed. And the next morning, I waited a little while, and finally I looked at him and I said, so you want to know why the CPAP was in front of the door? And he goes, actually I do. He said, I was looking at that and I was thinking, why is that there? He said, I didn't know if you kicked it in the middle of the night or something. I said, no, it's my door stopper. And then I explained how the door kept closing, and I said, and he goes, oh, it's the fan. And I said, well, yeah, but the fan would have to be in the room blowing out to blow the door closed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, our windows weren't open because we had the AC on. I was like, it's going against the fan and closing. And he goes, oh. And then he kind of looked and he goes, well, I don't know why it's doing that. I said, no, I don't either.
He quickly doesn't want to think on what.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to think about it.
Just quickly avoid it.
He didn't want to think about it at all. And what I didn't tell him is last night or the night prior, I have a I don't have an old house. It's from like the 1940s, right? And the guy who built it just kind of went, I know, this is exciting.
No.
So the guy who built it just kind of like did whatever he wanted. There's really no specifications in this house at all. There's not a straight line to be had in this house, right? Jay and I joke all the time. There's really, okay.
The house I have was really built odd too.
Now, I can't replace any door in my house because the guy basically custom cut these doors, right?
You can still measure them.
I tried to do my bathroom door because I wanted a new bathroom door, and it didn't work because the guy literally just put the door on there and then just cut it to fit. And it's bizarre. Like, you can even see at the top, like, the wood is jagged. It's bizarre. So, anyway, my reason for telling you this is because I have a hand towel on top of the door of my bedroom, because that's the only way that the door will shut all the way. You need that little extra thing to get it to remain closed. Otherwise, if you try to close it, it'll just keep opening. It's bizarre. So, there's a washcloth on the top, and it just sits there peacefully, minding its own business, quietly.
Chilling.
Yep. And then, I this is so fucked. Like, I was laying in bed, and I hear this sound, and it was like, plop. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I look at the door, because I'm so suspicious of my bedroom door now. So I look at the bedroom door, and the washcloth was gone. It had, like, fallen to the floor. So I'm like, okay. I don't like this at all.
No, sir, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I don't like it at all. I don't know what's happening in my house. I have no... I guess the washcloth I could explain away by maybe the fan hit it or something. It was fine before. I don't know.
Maybe you need to set up your night vision camera.
Oh, God.
Have it next to you, all set to go on the floor.
Yeah.
And when you start noticing these little things, turn it on, and you have like a little nightstand or something you can set it on?
Well...
Aiming at the door?
Yeah, actually, I have a bedside table kind of thing.
Yeah, just sit it there and aim it right at the door for a little while.
I don't like this idea at all.
I do. I want to see this shit.
It was... The door thing was weird, and then I was so pissed when I woke up and it was just completely shut, because I was like...
That was nice of him.
Because I was like, man, it's hot in here. Because we had been cut off from the fan and the AC. So it was like a hot sauna in my bedroom. I'm like, oh.
Playing games with you.
So hot. It's too hot.
That's hot.
Oh, tomorrow it's going to be like 92.
I heard Monday's going to be the worst.
Is it?
There's parts in like southwestern Mass, closer to like Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to probably reach 100 to 102.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah. But yeah, most of the weekend's going to be in the 90s.
Ugh. My mom better not want to eat outside. Ugh.
Probably will.
Son.
This is spite.
So, speaking...
bugs. I don't worry.
I hate eating outside.
Mosquitoes and flies.
Like picnics. I don't like picnics. I don't like... My parents have this little deck.
Picnic ain't no picnic.
And my mom loves eating out on the deck. I hate it. I don't like eating outside. Bugs. I don't like bugs. It's just... Listen, when you eat outside, you open yourself up to all these things that can fall in your food.
Right.
Leaves, bees, weird bugs, caterpillars, things, and then it's like you're eating your fucking salad, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, a wasp.
I'd be running.
Precisely.
Right.
I don't like eating outside. I'm not
Hell no!
I'm not an outdoor person, and then
I'm fine until the bugs show up.
I get, man, going with my parents on Sunday, I'm like, we're not eating outside, are we? No, we're not eating outside. Good!
What I always hate seeing was like, you with your family or a gathering, and you know, they're cooking burgers and dogs and all that on the grill, and they put everything on the plate. So you get this whole plate full of burgers, and they put it down. And you go take one, and while you're eating, you're sitting there watching it fly, landing on the other ones. And then you can only think to yourself, what was that fly just on before he came over here?
Carcass.
Shit.
Oh, that sucks.
He was probably on some dog's shit, and now he's over here on someone's burger.
Do you eat potato salad?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I have never met anybody who ate... no, I can't say that. I've met you.
Hi, how
Holy
you doing?
crap. Crap! You eat salad, seriously.
I didn't as a kid.
Really?
No, I didn't like it.
Man.
I didn't like it at all.
I was actually gonna say, that like potato salad is like, you know, it's the pariah of the barbecue. It's like nobody touches potato salad, but everybody always brings it.
Yeah, potato salad, macaroni salad, macaroni.
I'll eat like a pasta salad. I'm down with that.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah.
Right now.
No, yeah. I don't like egg salad. I like eggs, but not in salad form.
Yeah.
Ugh. Nah. I'm all set with that.
I'll take mine scrambled with cheese.
Scrambled with cheese. Don't start talking about breakfast, man.
I'm hungry.
I'm
These
sorry.
are eggs.
I'm
Damn.
sorry. I'm actually not not even hungry.
You never are.
I know. I had breakfast this morning. I went to the market. To market? I went to the market earlier this week, and I
went to the market with a little piggy.
And I got more. I was out of Lucky Charms.
Oh, no.
I know.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, I did. So I went, and you know, because of a conversation we had like a week ago, might have been on the last show, we chatted about cereal briefly. I bought some Captain Crunch. I bought the Crunch Berry Captain Crunch because that's
you.
That's how I do.
That's right? How you roll.
That's how I do. Oh yeah. But
Magellan.
Horatio Magellan Crunch. He's a commander, not a captain. He's been lying to us all these years.
Not an admiral?
Oh, is he an admiral? I thought he was a commander.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You asked me about one of those higher rank ones, and I thought admiral. And I thought we were saying she's an admiral.
That's fine. Well, who's the second guy in Wham? It's Andrew Ridgely.
Andrew.
Andy. And I was like, I was looking in the aisle.
Who's the second guy? I still don't know. That poor guy.
Wow.
Because they were inside.
Yeah. I wish I was outside.
Cough that bitch right up.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. So, but, I mean, I was in the aisle, and I was looking at, like, you ruined Honey Smacks for me? Last week, Sean told me Diggum sucks.
We wasn't digging Diggum.
Mm-mm. We wasn't.
Dig a hole for Diggum.
Oh, dig a hole.
Bury that bitch.
Put Diggum in it. But I was looking at the boxes, and we've said this before.
And we'll say it again.
And I'll say it again. Is that, like, there used to be prizes and stuff.
Those were the days.
They don't do that anymore.
They suck.
And you know the other thing that if you want to talk like nostalgia stuff, I watched something last night that put me on like this whole nostalgia wave, and I'll get to that in a second, but it's like sitting with a bowl of cereal and watching Saturday morning cartoons.
Ah, the good old days again.
Oh.
Real cartoons.
The real cartoons.
Not CGI shit.
No. No, not CGI'd stuff, and they were just real good quality programming.
Pac-Man was one of my favorites.
You liked Pac-Man? I watched Pac-Man.
I missed the cereal.
Oh, wow.
Now we're back to the cereal.
We're back on cereal. Well, that was the thing. It was like back then, there was either a show or they had some kind of like cartoon. There was all this product tie-in. Like they hoard the crap out of stuff.
Pac-Man cereal was pretty much Kix with marshmallows.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
And I didn't eat Kix by themselves. But I loved the Pac-Man cereal.
So they were all made of corn too. Everything had a corn base. It's like, oh, crunchy corn. corn-based, blah, blah, blah. So you ruined Dig 'em.
Fuck, you mean corn, huh?
Yeah. So you ruined Dig 'em for me. And
Maybe
then...
there's that one box. I don't know.
I'm not willing. Cereal is frigging expensive. And I'm not willing to spend the $5 or $6 to find out if you're telling me the truth.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go with what you're
I always go to
saying.
Walmart for my cereals.
Yeah? Well...
So I'm not going to Stop and Shop where I can spend like $4.99 on a fucking box that I can go spend $2.50 on or $3.
Well, I mean, occasionally the market will have like, 2 for $4 or something like that. I don't see. Sometimes you can get your hands on a deal. I made an announcement that I was going to the store. This was the worst thing that I could have done, because I get to the parking lot of the store, and I'm already getting texts. Hey, can you get me some watermelon juice? The Tropicana makes a watermelon drink my husband likes. Can you get the watermelon drink? I'm almost out. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Can you get me... And this is what occurred. Now, have you ever been...
A kid's Christmas list?
No, shit! Seriously! And have you ever been in a store or something, and your reception's like in and out?
Yeah.
So, I'm standing now, I mean, because of everything going on, my anxiety about going out is just
high.
Yeah, I don't like being someplace longer than I need to be.
High like Cheech and Chong.
Jeez. I mean, my thing was I wanted to go in, get what I needed, get out. I just wanted my Lucky Charms. You know what I'm saying? So, I get his watermelon drink, and then the next thing is like, oh, can you get me some cereal?
Well, I was heading that way anyway.
Says, well, I'm gonna be in that aisle in a minute, so alright, what cereal do you want? That's something going on. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I am so sorry. I haven't said that since I was working. I look forward to having a job again so that I can... I'm so sorry. I can't come in. I'm so sick. So, I'm like, okay. This is what he wanted. He wanted, like, Rice Chex, Wheaties, shredded wheat, not shredded mini wheats, the good kind, with, like, the sugar on one side. He wanted just plain old wheat. Thank you. I sat there and I was like, these are the oldest old people cereals. Like, who eats Rice Chex? I mean, and my back is all fucked still. So
always will be.
I resigned to that. It might be. Although my doctor's like, we'll figure it out. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, great. Now, how long will that take? Because I've been in pain for 2 years. So, there was a Wheaties box, but it was like the bottom shelf, way back. So I tried to get it myself, and this is like me leaned in the thing, and I'm like,
climbing into that next dimension.
Like I can't reach
through the
it.
Portal.
So the girl comes over. Well, the girl's like walking back and forth. So I was like, I'm gonna have to ask. I hate asking for help in a store.
Me too. I like to find stuff on my own and get it on my own.
Yeah, and you and I worked retail.
Boo.
Which might be in the second half of this show. But you and I worked retail, so we hate customers. I don't want to be the customer I hate, you know? So...
Excuse me, Sonny. I can't read that box. Can you get it for me?
No. So, it was a young girl. So I said, excuse me, and she's like, yes. And I said... And I was like, listen, I have a messed up back. Can you reach the way back into the thing and get the Wheaties. I was like, unless you have one on your palate. And she's like, no, I'll get you that one. And she's like, hey, she's like, that's not a problem. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm doing my apology dance. I'm like, I'm so sorry. She's like, no, don't worry about it. And she hands me the thing. As it happens, I had this shirt on. It's Oregon Trail, right? It says, we've all died of dysentery. So she goes, is that Oregon Trail? And I was like, yes, it is! And she goes, oh, that's cool. And I went, yeah, it is. Thank you.
Sweet.
Yeah. And I was like, I thanked her like a million times. And I was like, I hope you have a great day. And she's like, you too, I guess.
Oh, you just blew an opportunity to say, have a good everything.
Oh, I know. I should have given her a card. Be like, you're going to be on the show because I'm going to talk shit about you. But that's fine.
I haven't carried mine in a while.
I got a box of them in the car for, just such emergencies. I should keep some in my pocket. I wear these pants because there's all these pockets. I need to start taking advantage of the pocket situation.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so before we get cut off, we're going to say goodbye to you. Please don't forget to subscribe to #Explore. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. We'll be back next week. I don't know if we'll be inside or outside. That'll be fun. Tune in and find out. We'll see you next time.
You'll know when we know.
Joey, do you like movies about gladiators?
Ever seen a grown man naked?
Sean's got something to tell you. Tell him, Sean. I'm kind of out of frame.
Have a good everything.
I can't reach.
Stretch.
I can't.
A little more.
Yeah.